In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can take these household items and instead of throwing them in the trash, how you can make them into these really cute DIY foraging enrichment toys for your pets. Now this can be used for little hamsters, mice. I use them for my rats and they really do enjoy them. So let's get right into it. So first things first, all you're gonna really need for this project is a pair of scissors. The next thing you're gonna need are some egg cartons. Now these are just the ones from the grocery store. You can use both the top and the bottom section of these to make your project. The next thing you're gonna need are just some toilet paper rolls, so whenever you're finished, just go ahead and keep those around. Then obviously your little paper towel rolls. These ones, again, just pretty standard. Want to make sure they're clean, dry. And then you could also run to the dollar store and pick up some of these little cups. These are just little paper cups. These should be pretty safe for your little animals if they chew them, because again, they are just made of paper and they have no dyes. So I like to use them as little blockers so that my rats can go ahead and move them out of the way or pick them up. You could also store little treats in here as well, but we'll get into that. For the first DIY, we're going to be starting with the little egg carton forage toy. Open up your egg carton, and essentially this is pretty like tearaway, and it does come off. At this point, you know, you can take your scissors and just cut along. Might be a little bit tricky, but I like to make the indents first. And again, if you want to just peel it away with your hands, you could also do that. And here we have our little egg carton. From here, you can honestly just leave it like that and you can put little treats in there. I like to kind of make it a little bit more challenging for my rats. So I'll go ahead and add these little cups in here. This is where you can take your shredded paper and go ahead and just fill the other little holes. With this, they'll kind of just dig through the paper. Sometimes they'll even use it as like nesting material, but I'll put some of this in there as well. Again, after it's all said and done, this is what it should kind of look like. At this point, you can go ahead and put this in their cage. You can add some treats around and just let them go ahead and forage. This is going to be our next DIY. My rats absolutely love this one. Now, I got this tray from one of my kids' old toys that he doesn't play with anymore, but honestly, you can always go ahead and use either if you have a cardboard box that's kind of just laying around, just something to kind of use to fill up. You can always just go ahead and use the bottom of the egg carton as well. And with your toilet paper rolls, you can just kind of fit them in there as well. So I'll show you this method just because I feel like maybe this is a bit more universal. This is where I would also say, you know, your scissors come in handy. So this, honestly, we'll go ahead and just cut this in half here. And you'll have like two separate ones. I would just go ahead and just stuff those right in there. You're going to repeat that until you kind of have all of these filled in, and then we can get into accessorizing it. This is what the egg carton one basically came out looking like. This is the one that I had originally shown you guys. Honestly, a lot of this stuff is just from like their original chew toys and things like that. But you can go ahead in here and instead of putting, you know, one of these rolls in there, you can go ahead and put one of their, you know, little toys that they like to chew on, just to kind of give them like a little bit of a different texture. Go ahead and find some paper. I'll rip this up, fill this up with some paper, just so again it has like something for them to like dig through and kind of move out of the way.